Y'all know what it is. It's the
Convo.
Yeah.
Podcast.
The podcast, baby. What's going on, y'all? Yeah. International, baby. We internationally known, you know what I'm saying? We playing in all countries, all states, everywhere. You can zoom into the Brothers Convo.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yep. Especially like, share, and subscribe to our channel, man. There's a lot of content, and especially the Brothers Convo's going to grow. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into some new stuff. We just want more of y'all to come on board. So when we start pulling the train, you know what I'm saying, we can pull it right. Not, a train with less cars on it. We need more cars on it. But anyway, how y'all doing out there in TV land? What's poppin'? What's going on?
What's up with you, boy?
I'm chilling, man. Another day.
Okay.
Another God-given day. I'm loving the day. It was a blessed day. You know me, I'm just coming from church. Had a good day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I did my, what was it? It's the first Sunday. So, we do the breaking of the bread and drinking of the wine, drinking of the blood, It's a great thing,
Oh, wow, okay.
Rush here to see my brother. I ain't seen him in a minute, so we could get this pop podcast going. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is, man.
Yeah. So, man, my day was all right.
That's what's up.
My co-worker covered for me today. Hurt my arm yesterday. Had to just rest up. Hurt my arm, just resting up and get back to it tomorrow. Middle-aged son graduate at the end of the week.
Okay.
That's
what's up.
One more to go.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Dante graduated.
Dante graduated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of high school.
Graduated.
Yep.
Other than that, everything just chilling.
Yeah, this is graduation time. Time, and
got another month before I go on my vacation. I'm just,
So when you going on vacation? July after the 4th?
Yeah, well, somewhere around there.
Well, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Have a blessed vacation. You know what I'm saying? But we still gonna be doing the show though. You know what I'm saying? He might be on the beach. I might be somewhere else. I don't know. Wherever how we gonna do it, man. It's gonna be footsteps though. But you know what I'm saying? I know y'all out there wondering what's going on. I mean, in the news, you know what I'm saying? We was gonna talk about Puff, but everybody know about what's going on with Puff, and they tried to do. He wanted a mistrial, he couldn't get it, and then he got people talking on him. They trying to get him on his racketeering and all this stuff, but I don't know. I don't know if anything that's going on against him gonna hold water, but we'll see. We'll definitely see, because I don't want to keep going over and over what's going on with his case, you know what I'm saying? Because we already know what's going on. It's either he going to go to jail or he's not going to go to jail. That's the only two possibilities. Unless God intervene and take him from us. But, other than that, got nothing. What you got?
Not a goddamn thing. You know what? Because, this shit going to be played out, man, to me. It's like, I know I gotta go through the process, but it's like they taking a long way through. Like I stopped tuning in. Like I don't know. I gotta live my life. You can't worry about that. I see what happens.
Yeah, we definitely see what happens.
I was too busy watching the playoffs. My Knicks almost.
We thought the Knicks was going. You know what I'm saying? I thought they was too, man. But at least they not. At least they went to the playoffs.
I'm glad they got far.
I'm happy with that.
They got far, but
But yeah,
OKC look tough this year, man.
Yeah. I think they're gonna do it.
Of course.
I don't think the East Coast ain't gonna get nothing.
Man, I knew they was gonna win. When they blowing out teams, man. They blowing out major teams, yo. Those boys ain't playing, man.
They on sync. They together as one. That's how you gotta be.
It's always a year that stuff happens. Let's see if they can do it again next year.
Yeah. But I mean,
you know what I mean? If they can do it again next year, then they're gonna be a power. See, that's the thing. They get a year. Everybody get a year where they, you got a team that just bulldogs, and the next year come back. They can't do the same thing.
But I hope they don't break the team up, because you know how they do. They get them championships. And they
start
trying to
you got to realize too.
That's crazy.
I doubt if they're gonna break this one. This is a young team.
Yeah, they should keep it
so
intact.
It's young. You ain't gotta give them. The contracts are still there. No matter what they do, they still under their contracts.
Yeah.
So they ain't got to worry about. See, them other teams they break up because you have free agents. You're gonna have teams that want that person that'll pay them more than what you paying them. So they'll leave. But in this situation, this is a new team. Maybe the older players might get plucked, but this is a new team. Unless somebody come with a hell of an offer, you know what I mean. But you're going to be paying a lot because, like I said, these are new players. And their contracts is brand new, bro.
Oh, okay.
So you want to take over that? You got to finish up that contract and then yours.
But you know how these owners is. You know they got the egos. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And with these players, and they see can they move pieces like chess. You know what I'm saying?
But see, hopefully, they're gonna look at it like we trying to get another ring.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
they trying to start their dynasty. They not a team that been in there a lot.
True.
So yeah, they're gonna try to. They got these young players. I don't think they're gonna do it.
Yeah, these young boys, man, they on a different breed of steroids.
That team is gonna be back. Yeah. It might have different people on it, but that same core gonna be there.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we gonna keep with hip hop news. What you think? You think everybody forgot about R. Kelly?
Yeah, 'cause I did.
You did?
I don't.
Yeah, that's weird though. I think everybody did. I didn't mean to bring him up.
Every now and then, when somebody talk about music or something, and he'll pop up. But he's not like he's every day on my mind. Like, I mean, he's a regular man. There's a lot of people that's in this situation that I might have known or ran into in real life. You know what I mean? I never spoke to R. Kelly. Me and him never had a conversation. No, I don't know him.
You don't know him?
I know his music. I know what he do as an artist, but I don't know him.
Okay.
So, I mean, why would he's not on my mind. That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't no disrespect. He just...
Because he ain't in the news like that. Yeah, like, I feel you. Because when he was in the news, everybody was R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly.
Because that's the news. You watching the news. What's happening. The current affairs. You watching what's going on. Yeah, you into it. But then you jump to the next current affairs the next day that comes
All right, so let's jump to the next one. What about DMX?
You
heard about what's going on with him?
Nah, what's going on?
Oh, snap.
DMX is dead.
Yeah, but then his estate. They talk about some stuff with his estate. He got books of stuff he written and all that. Yeah, they talk about, you know what I'm saying, they going through something with his estate right now. And I was like, wow, I didn't even think about, because I wasn't thinking about DMX until I was scrolling, and I was like, oh, a story on DMX. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if his kids is getting all his estate. I mean, you know, all his money was tied up in child support.
Was he still married?
I don't know if he was still married. See, I got to investigate that. I invest because, you know what I'm saying? You know,
that's where
out of sight, out of mind.
If he's married, he have a wife, the wife going to get it first.
Hopefully, because I want to see all the stuff he wrote.
If the wife ain't around, the kids get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the kids get it. That's the league. That's the way it should be right there. I mean, that's the way it is, unless he had a will or something where he gave it to somebody else.
Gotcha.
Which I don't think he would. Well, I don't even know the brother. I'm talking like I know the nigga. Like, I can't never say what a nigga do. I don't care how well you like their music or their art.
Yeah,
you can't. That's not the person. That's what they do. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know the brother, so I don't know, man.
All right, so we gonna keep track on the music. But what you think about Fairmount Park last Monday? I can't say last week. Monday that passed, they had a shooting. There was a whole bunch of kids out there, and at the end of the night, they had a shooting where dudes was letting off from machine guns. That's how they were saying.
What it is, I think we stopped loving each other, man. We are destroying ourselves faster than anybody else. I don't know how we could be mad at anybody and not be mad at ourselves. We hurt more black people than anybody.
We definitely hurt each other.
We hurt. It's sad, man. It's like, yo, you could be somewhere and you could greet somebody, you know what I mean? But sometimes, like, you're in a black neighborhood, you try to greet another black man, sometimes people look at you like, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm doing saying hi, man. How you doing, bro? We black. We brothers, man. You know what I mean? It's like we lost that. We at the point where we self-destruction. I wish that song should be
self-destruction. We headed for it. Yeah, that's where we at.
Our kids, if you get in the beef, they no longer fighting. They shooting each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a couple rappers that I don't know songs. That's why I don't really listen to them. When I listen to them, and I listen to the melody and the music could be good to make you want to listen, But then you listen to what these motherfuckers are saying. Now, not everybody really pay attention to what people say. They just like the bop, the rhythm, the bop. You listen to what these motherfuckers are saying, man. This gun guy said, I don't care, I ain't gonna fight you, I'm gonna shoot you.
That's crazy. So you already know his MO.
He can't fight. He gonna shoot. But see, what these motherfuckers fella realize, after you shoot, you're going to jail. Then you're gonna have to fight because your gun can't go with you.
Yep. Yeah,
but why? Why? Because we have a dispute or a disagreement, or we just don't look eye to eye. This world's big enough that you could be over there, I could be over here. We ain't gotta say shit to each other. Why we gotta kill each other over that? Like words.
Yeah, cause that's definitely funny.
Why we gotta hurt each other over words? Like you taking a nigga life.
But don't you think they hurting themselves when they making these songs and telling people, well, I don't fight, I'm gonna shoot. So everybody know when they approach them and they got beef, they had a gun with them.
Yeah, but see, at the same time, these young people listening to that and they following that motto. They're gonna follow
crazy.
that.
That's crazy.
Now it's like that everywhere. All you hear is 14-year-olds getting shot, 15-year-olds getting shot, 16-year-olds getting shot. That's all you hear.
Black men.
That's all. Yeah, black men. White men is out. White men is out. Like yo, getting us at teenagers. Mm-hmm. Just knocking it down. Boom, 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 boom.
You see what happened when the one young kids they made a song. They was making a video in the house, and somebody got killed. Because they was making videos, they like making videos with guns.
Real guns,
like, and I'm like, I'm not getting this. Like, what are y'all doing? And then, what's so funny though about it? So this dude approached me one day, this white dude approached me one day. We was talking, he's a hip hop head. He said, I want to ask you a question. He said, you ever look at the videos now? I was like, somewhat. He said, watch the videos with these dudes with all them guns. And he say, they not on beat. He said, they just be all over the place with the guns and the music is going and you like, it don't go together. And I was like, wow, I never thought of that. And I was like, yeah, you're right. It don't go together. He said, I don't understand what's the fascination with us, with with the guns. Like and I don't get it either.
I don't know, but what they need to realize is everybody who flashed their gun and talk that shit, peed on motherfucker's grave is dead. That gun ain't save them.
Yeah.
That gun, all that they flashed, they took it to death. Mm-hmm. This gun right here is what's gonna get me killed. And they flashing it. This is right here. Cause I'm gonna go take this shit and I'm gonna let it off. I'm gonna let it sing.
Yeah.
And it's what it's gonna bring.
We lost a lot of good.
I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna whistle for the wolves to come. I'm gonna call for the demons.
Yeah, cause that's what they doing. Like we lost a lot of artists to the gun violence and it makes no sense. And these dudes is going to jail like water. Shit, I'm ready to invest into the jail system.
But with the internet being here, it seems like everybody want their 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
They will live. They will give it their life for it. They give it their life for it.
How much money you make for if one of your joints do 1 million views? Because people is prone, they love violence.
Life, what's the problem?
That's what
you want the clout. You want the fame. You want your name to ring out. You don't care about nothing else. Because how? Like you gonna put up there. You gonna make a hot song. You done shot a nigga. You gonna describe how you shot him and what he did and how he fell. And boom, you giving yourself up right there.
Yeah, that's
you giving yourself up to the cops and you giving yourself up to his peoples.
Yep.
Oh, this nigga that did that. Now they riding.
And they don't care who's around.
You better worry about who gonna get you first.
Yeah.
The cops or them.
Yeah. And then most of the time, these dudes, when they running, they around their family. Now you got your family involved, and these dudes that's coming at you don't know how to shoot.
So all the money you making, you ain't even gonna be able to touch and enjoy because they're gonna catch up to you. Either the cops or them, they're gonna catch up. Now your life is over.
We need rules.
So all that, these motherfuckers gotta want more than that fame, that famous moment. That famous moment, because when the lights cut off, then what? Let's find out what happens when the light goes off.
You see, they don't film
Nobody stay famous.
Yeah.
Everybody stay famous for a second. To tomorrow you forgotten.
Then somebody else.
Exactly. So you giving up your life for that moment of fame, bro.
That's crazy.
It's stupid.
They do it.
Yeah, they do it. They doing it all day, everywhere. No, it's crazy, man.
That's why I don't even like playing. Like how you said, when you play that music, you bring in certain spirits, and it's like wow, like and it's not.
Yeah, I was watching that movie Sinners, man. That shit is deep.
Everybody should watch the movie Sinners, even though I ain't seen it yet, but I'm hearing about it. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna sit down and watch it.
It's crazy. It's like it's just a part of it. Like, it's back in the day, like when Prohibition, you couldn't drink, but they always had like slavery, this Ku Klux Klan and all that stuff was out. You had these two black twins that came from Chicago running with Scarface. You know what I mean? They was running with him, but they was like, they came back home. They wanted to build a little juke joint in the woods, and they built their little juke joint. But it's this thing that says the music summons demons.
Yes.
And it had all types of music, like not from all types of music, not just hip. They even had hip hop in it, but it had all types of music. And it's just like it summons the devil. That's why nightclubs you have all the fucking and the killing, and it brings out the demons. So,
that's crazy.
It's this white guy. He went into this one house, turned these other white people into they was like demons, like vampires. It was three of them. They was trying to get into an all-black club, and there's three of them, three white people. But they stayed out there, and they turned a couple of black people that went outside to vampires. But the vampires came to the door. They can't come in unless they're invited.
Yeah, like how the movie.
You know what I mean? And they kept trying to get them like, well, are you going to invite me in so I could? They were like, you've been coming in and out here all day. Why would I invite you in? And I'm like looking like, if any motherfucker come to my door and be like, are you going to invite me in?
Oh, no, I ain't coming in, B. You ain't coming in, B. I got the course like, dude, no.
No, nigga. You ain't coming in. If I got to invite you in my crib like that, that's why I'm going to stop doing that. I'm like,
turn into something.
Like, that's how, that's how you inviting in demons and I'm not inviting nobody into my shit.
They say, the mats that you put in front of your door invite spirits in. If you got like a welcome mat, you're not supposed to have a welcome mat in front of your door.
Come on, don't play that.
That's what they be saying. Like, for real, like, I would have the sign in front of my door said faith, and that's it. Yeah, that welcome, it's saying welcome to anybody. Come in. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. I don't, know how much I got to investigate a little more, but we investigate on the show. I'm just saying that, y'all. All right, another thing. What you think about your boy Trump pardoning, what's his name? NBA young boy. He pardoned him.
Oh, he let him out?
Yeah, he letting him out.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
He definitely letting them out. So that's like,
okay.
I was like, that's crazy.
What about the other ones?
I don't know about the other ones.
You don't know about the other ones?
Nah. What's the other dude in there that's in jail? The other rapper, Tory Lanez. I don't think he gonna do Tory Lanez. I don't know.
No, they trying to get him out though.
They trying to get Tory Lanez out.
Trying to get him out.
So what about you? You heard about Larry Hoover?
Larry Hoover, they let him out.
They pardoned him, but he owed a whole bunch of years to some state.
He only got federal.
Yeah, he only got pardoned federal. So Trump, that's weird that, what I'm saying, don't mean to go off on the Trump thing, but that we think he don't have something with black people, but he doing a lot of different little stuff with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if everybody remember, Trump did do an interview and say black people are one of the greatest people on the planet. He definitely did an interview a long time ago about that, because we are. Because they already know, they seen that from back in the day. If we stuck together, it ain't no stopping us. But, y'all like to play with guns and all this stuff, so I don't know what's the problem. And don't even have a gun license. That's the part that's killing me, though.
I'm going to tell you like this. I don't know why, what was the reason, but he had a reason for doing what he did. He didn't do it just because he was a nice person. See, the thing about, like I've been saying about Trump, is he might be a little prejudiced, but Trump it depends how much money you have. Motherfuckers deal with people. See, the thing about it is, it's rich and poor. We looking at black and white. Nah, bro. And that's what we fucking up at. It's rich and poor. It's rich and poor. Yo, get it right. It's a certain level of money. And that's the way it is. And them people with a certain level of money, they might not like each other, but they get along.
Yeah, money.
They got money. They get along. We can make money together. That's how they want to keep it. They don't want no new money getters. They want you to stay where you at. And they got to make sure if you rich and there ain't nobody poor, who gonna be your service? It ain't fun being rich.
Yeah.
Because it ain't the money. It ain't the money. It's what the money brings.
Yep. The symbol
that makes the being rich that But the money is, it's this money. Like, it's this fucking paper. But it's what people do for that paper.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know what I mean?
And
it makes you...
People do some simple.
You know
They always. That's why they got that saying.
Because life, anything in life, you have money, you could get.
That's why they say people do.
You're horny, you want a bad bitch, you got the money, boom.
Stop doing strange
Any
things
kind
for
of
some
chick
change.
you want, if you got the money, you could get.
Oh yeah.
That's why I don't understand how famous motherfuckers get in trouble with these bitches.
I don't get that.
I think that's a power thing.
It probably is. It gotta be.
I think
see if I can get it free.
Don't say
who
no.
I am.
No, don't say no to me because of who I am.
Yeah.
Because when you have money, there's a lot of yes people. Period. There's gonna be a lot of people feeding off your money, like you the mom, you got the bunch of titties and they sucking on your milk.
Nipple juice.
Yeah.
Drip. That's crazy though. That's definitely crazy, but I mean, yeah, you're right. He's doing that for a reason.
Yeah,
I wonder what's going through his head. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder what's the reason. But at the same time, now he got this guy who got how many followers gonna follow him because he's gonna love Trump the same way he did the other. What's the other kid that?
Kodak Black.
Yeah.
Kodak Black. Yeah,
he loved Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, even
did Trump give him money or what did he do for him?
I was watching a show. Oh man!
Matter
of fact, no, I was watching a show. Erica, yeah, Erica, the one who was married to Safari.
Erica Mendez,
yeah, she got a show on Zeus. Yeah, she got a show on Zeus, right? It was these two guys. It was this guy and his dad. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that was. I don't know if it was that show. I think it was. No, it was. Tokyo, what's Black China Mother? Have a date. She have a show, but the shit is funny. The shit is funny.
To me, it's just that
she had a show.
Magic.
She had a show where these guys, came on. She trying to find love. You had this one guy. He just got out of jail. Mm-hmm. He was like Trump freed him, so he backed Trump with everything. Like he was on there fighting. He fought this father and son because they was like, yo. You like Trump. You only like Trump because he freed you.
Yeah.
Trump let a lot of black people out of jail.
But I mean, if you facing 100 years, I mean, he let you out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying he let a few people out of jail. Not violent, but he let a few people out of jail. They love him. And this what it is. Now they're gonna be his follower, and whoever follows them gonna follow.
Yeah, they gonna try to put that impression on other people to follow Trump. He good.
So we'll show people like NBA YoungBoy and what's the other kid name we just said? Kodak Black. Mm-hmm. They got following, and they got young new voters. Mm-hmm. New voters.
But he can't run no more. But he's trying to do it though. But I ain't gonna hold you. The thing I like about Trump,
but it's still to get shit passed and get shit done. Trump is gonna, I don't condone him. Mm-hmm.
I don't. Yeah, the stuff he's doing. But like I said,
it's stupid. But see, at the same time, I just think that's a ploy. He's doing something else behind the scenes. And Trump is not really caring about the country. I think he's establishing his own self because even though he's Trump, he's Trump on paper, but not in reality. Because Elon Musk wouldn't be doing everything he's doing now.
Yeah, but you got to understand what's going on with between them now.
I don't. They beefing.
Oh, they beefing. Oh, your boy Elon is stepping down because he got to. Tesla's losing a lot of money, so he got to go. But then he can't have that. Trump don't like nobody with the ego as big as him. Like Trump don't like nobody that's. You know how Trump get these interviews on different platforms? They giving Elon Musk the same space and the same time. So Trump don't like that. Trump is like, nah. So him and Trump is beefing and he's leaving. He's stepping down from Doge or whatever they got. And that they going through a whole bunch of shit. But like I said, for me, I like Trump because he exposed the tax code. You know what I'm saying? Even though you got to have some kind of money, but he exposed the tax code to where you can see why if you're rich, you can stay rich. Because he exposed that. Like he said, it wasn't me. People say he cheated on tax. He said, no, it's the tax code. It's actually what how the government is running, how they running the taxes. You know what I'm saying? The bankruptcy, you see what he did, put up skyscrapers, went bankrupt, kept that, sold it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about him, you know, not, you know, to talk about Trump. But that's what I like about him. Other than anything else, no. You know, you try to take stuff away from black people, don't do that. You know, we built most of this country. Try to go a day without anything that we invented in your life in this country, you can't. Because, you know what I'm saying, like I always say, the other man, he repairs. We make. So, you know, it is what it is, though. That's all I got to say about Trump. But, you know, I don't know what else is what's in the news, because there's a lot of trending stuff in the news. But some of it, to me, I really don't watch the news, because they put too much of us on the forefront. When if they put everybody on the forefront, then the news would be good to really watch. That's why there's a lot of them out there. They get paid to be like, to put people down or to glorify certain people, and I don't like that.
But we need to stop playing into it. We need to stop doing dumb shit. We are doing the crimes. Yeah, we are doing it. I mean, they ain't making the shit up. We doing it. We need to slow it down, man.
But it's not,
I mean, we're gonna do what they do. They gotta hustle. In that game, if you die, you die. That's part of that game. But I'm talking about the non-hustling, the killing, the teenagers killing each other over some disagreement.
Over a conversation.
You know what I mean?
I'm like, that's crazy.
Over a disagreement, or he talking to this girl. It's like, that's how we handle it, instead of that box is something. We need to get some more boxing gyms, and you have a problem, take it to the gym. Yeah. Put the gloves on, let's survive, let's stay alive, but punch a nigga up. Yeah. You can still punch a nigga up, but damn, punch a nigga up.
But the dudes that know how to do that don't even punch, because he be like, the one young dude was like, you don't know if he got a gun or not. Like, he's beefing. You could tell now the dudes that got the gun, because they keep yapping and yapping, and you like,
it always was that way. Yeah. It always was that way. The nigga that just yapping, they yapping for a reason. They want to fight. That don't mean they're gonna win, but they want it. You know what I mean? They beefing for a reason, man. They doing all that shit because, like Juice was to warn everybody, because you see how Tupac changed after he got that gun in his hand. Once he got that gun, he's the man. Now you can't tell me shit. Now he talking reckless. Because he got that gun in his hand.
Do you think when these dudes do this stuff, they actually, for some reason, I think they don't think they're going to get caught, but you think they big enough to do that jail time?
No, but see, the sad thing is, Will, is you have more murders unsolved than solved. I know. That's why niggas do it. Half them niggas ain't their first murder. You know what I mean? The first one is the hardest one, they say. Once you get that one in, it's hard.
They say you see that same person.
You're going to keep seeing it. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers, like, if you get in the life of a person like that, that shoots at people and all that, see how their life is. You'll see the confusion, the conjunction, everything that's fucked up. Yeah. Like, you don't know, like, they had... I remember, young... I'm not criminating nobody. I'm not, but I had a friend. I was going to just say, I had a friend. He used to, take people's lives. You know what I mean? He was like a hitman or something, whatever. He did for money. That's how he got paid. At the same time, in his personal life, he was a cokehead.
That's crazy.
And he used to have flashes where he's waking up running because the people he killed is coming back home. That's why he was a cokehead. He had to stay high.
And
like, mind right.
You think they really sleep that much? All the killings, you can't really sleep.
Listen, I think they have dreams and whatever. Their life will never be. I think they dead in their soul. They dead inside.
Yeah, that's
good. If you were this. Take a mother and father, and you have kids. You have, see the thing about, you got kids, and you taking somebody else's kid. But we don't want no harm to come to your kids.
Yep. That's
it's life is so funny. Like, it's like you don't want stuff to happen to you, but then you do it to other people. Why? Why is that? Like, why, I don't know, man.
This is crazy. Like we do like murder like it's water.
I'm tired of us being mad at everybody else. We need to be mad at ourselves.
Yep.
We need to get our shit together, man.
Yep.
We need to get our shit together. We need to start, build black stuff, and when you have a black business, you need to make sure your shit is together and not just, any type of way.
That's crazy, but it is what it is, though, man. Okay, the last thing we want to talk about is: do you think black people care about these hurricanes and all these floods and stuff going on? Because we getting it a lot now. It's coming in certain different areas that never been in.
I don't know, because they hit me yet. I mean, you asked me. Yeah. But you got some people that watch the news like that. You got some people that say, me, I've been a YouTuber lately. Like I think I'm an old YouTuber, but it got me like looking at different stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, what it is with YouTube is like you choose TV. Yeah. Like you get to choose what you want to watch.
Yeah, instead of somebody else doing like how we grew up, we only had a couple of channels.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Plus, I can look at old shit. I could.
I've been looking at a lot.
I surf. If I ain't got something I want to watch, like a movie or something, I surf the internet.
Okay. Yeah. I think we all do that now.
I guess that's my I get the gist of life, like what's going on out
here. So you ain't really watch like the new hurricanes and all this, is that season, but it's like the worst time now because it's affecting a lot of areas it never really affected.
Let me tell you, the weather
coming from a black man,
the weather ain't been the same in a while. People don't notice that. I don't know where they at. I mean, the weather has been weird. The weather been weathering.
It definitely been weathering.
It's been weird, man. It's been weird, though.
It's been crazy, though. I don't know what else is in the news because it's like I said, there's always separate news and separate in different states. You can't cover everything because there's a lot of stuff happening in different states. Killings in that state, killing in that state. That's the news.
With the weather, though, that's crazy. What's crazy? I'm reading this book, right? Mm-hmm. And it's this rich guy, and he found this guy who invented cars that drive off of water. Yeah. He was inventing something that water would take over gas and oil, so we wouldn't need that no more.
We wouldn't mess with the earth like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But somebody killed the dude.
Oh yeah.
Because the people who have oil companies and all that get money off of that. So
Illuminati, baby.
I think that just right there just tell you that I think everything that comes out have a cure, but they won't put it out there because it ain't money.
They ain't making nobody no money. Yeah, that's like how doctors go to school. They don't cure you because imagine if they cured everybody.
That's crazy. So I bet you there's a cure for cancer.
Oh yeah.
I bet you there's a cure for everything.
Well, ammonia does. What is it? Bleach. But if you can't drink bleach, it breaks up cancer cells. They did it. They tried. They said it was a study on it. I don't know.
Well, they should make some kind of pill or something. That's the
I think they're going to come out with a super pill. It's going to cost a lot of money. That's like I seen that movie. I never really liked it, but I watched that movie called The Time, where they had the time on their arms. Like you go to work, it adds more time to your life or whatever. I was like, that was, Your boy, what's his name, that Timberland produced was the star of the movie. What's his name? What's the white artist that Timberland produced? Young boy. Anyway, y'all look that up, but I was watching that and I couldn't get into it. I was like, no, that's dumb. That's dumb. So I got to go work for somebody else to get some time. No, I ain't doing that. God gives us time. But y'all know what it is, man. It's definitely the brothers.
The brothers.
Want y'all to come back, especially become members of the channel because we got a lot of other stuff coming. But come back. We talk about news. We talk about what happened in life. We older dudes. We're gentlemen.
If you have anything you want us to talk about, or you want to know about, any question you want answered,
any question,
I can answer the best of my ability.
Yeah.
Send us the questions. We'll answer them.
Especially y'all sending about that chocolate wine thing. This dude been talking about that.
That chocolate wine is the shit.
I don't know, man. It looks chocolatey.
Matter of fact, stay right there. Let me show y'all what it looks like.
This. Hopefully it don't have you go to the bathroom. It's the... he gonna show y'all the bottle because I was like, what's up with this chocolate wine? I don't know. We gonna hit the show.
It's open and ready because
he opened it.
Get to it. But that's that chocolate wine.
He put ice cream with it.
Yo, this shit is good.
I don't know, chocolate wine?
Choco Vine.
Wine, though?
Yeah. Dutch chocolate. It's the finest blend of red wine.
Y'all let me know if y'all like it.
It's the finest blend of red wine and chocolate, Dutch chocolate blend.
Dutch chocolate, y'all.
Yeah, it's good, man. Throw some whipped cream on top. You throw the whipped cream on top and the chocolate syrup. Oh, shit.
You making it, hopefully you don't get the runs with it, though.
Nah, you don't.
You sure?
Now, listen,
Like he said, the chocolate wine. Said chocolate wine, though.
Listen, man.
You can see chocolate and maybe some liquor.
I drink it. It's good, man. It's really good.
So y'all gotta try it.
You try it, you might get hooked. It's not expensive.
Do it at home though. Don't do it out. You start farting and get bubble guts.
Nah, it ain't gonna get unless you like. I mean, it depends on you, but it ain't like that. You can taste the red wine in it, and it's good. It's good. Well, you taste it for yourself. You tell me how it is.
Yes, tell us how it is. But y'all know what it is. It's that time for us. We gotta go. We would love to stay, but we got stuff to do. But y'all know what it is. The Brothers Podcast.
See y'all next week.
Y'all know what it is.
Peace. Yeah. Don't forget, subscribe, man.
Yep. Subscribe and like the channel. Love the brothers.
We're gonna have a session. Ask Corey. I'll tell you your answer. Send me your questions and I'll let you know at the beginning of every show.
Ask him, did he fart with that chocolate wine?